Hello, amazing one, and happy Thoughtful Thursday. I hope you are doing awesome. Got a great message for you today. It's a little bit of a tough love coach, but it's more a reality check and an accountability check. Because here's the hard message I want to give you today, and that is, you already know. You do. You already know. And if you've been in this group or any health and wellness journey for even over 3 months, I don't even need to tell you that McDonald's is bad for you. I don't need to tell you that excessive drinking every single night is bad for you and that you're going to feel like crap. I don't need to tell you that overloading on gluten and cake and highly processed foods is going to make you feel like crap. It's going to crash your gut, give you diarrhea, constipation, burping, and you're going to feel like a piece of crap. Right? I don't even need to tell you that. That's the amazing thing. We already know it. Now look, here's the hard part, right? Is managing that information, being accountable and responsible for the information, but not pounding yourself with guilt when you have an occasional glass of wine, you have a piece of cake, or maybe it's that one meal where you just kind of go all in. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's fries, you just feel like crap. But it only happens once, maybe every 4 months, right? So the amount of times that happens is really, really important, and you have to be accountable for that. And here's the thing is, you know you already know, right? So when and if it happens and you back into it, it's I always talk about there's two different ways that we have something that is, we know this is not good for us. Straight up, it's not good for us, right? For me and my wine is always what I talk about, because you guys know I love my wine, but you can insert whatever that is. Highly processed food, sugar, whatever that is for you, whatever that thing is, right? So, but there's two different ways that happens, right? One is where I want us to be, where it's a decision, right? It is a decision, and I have decided, you know what? I'm going to enjoy wine tonight with dinner. Because when I'm doing it consciously and I'm making it a decision, then it's in control, right? Because that wine isn't leading to open the gates and floodgates of complete off the landmines and just undoing all the work I've done, right? That is a very different way of doing it than in this uncontrollable situation where you mindlessly go in the pantry and all of a sudden, before you even know it, there's 2 bags of chips that are gone and 4 sleeves of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. And you don't even know what happened. That is where it's unhealthy. And that is what we're trying to get away from. That's what we're trying to change. And those are the behaviors that you need to get changed in order to have a healthy life, right? And to really understand that, what if you just sit in this really simple idea? I already know. I actually already know exactly what to do. Because then you're going to stop looking for excuses in, oh, the program isn't right, I couldn't put up the track, I didn't have enough room. Those excuses are gone because you already know that you need to work out and that you can modify and you figure it out, right? And you already know that, highly processed foods, sugar every night, alcohol every night, you already know that is not a healthy lifestyle. It is not going to serve you. You're going to feel like crap. You're not going to show up right. You're not going to show up well for yourself. You're not going to show up for the people you love. And you already know that. So then it's a process of figuring out, if that's continuing to happen, why? What are the triggers? How are you going to fix it? Because you are the only one who can fix that. This group is an amazing gift of support and accountability. So when we fall off, we jump in and we're like, holy crap. I know, but I fell off last night, but I'm back in. And when you do that here in this group and we all champion you, it's easier, right? Because it's hard to do this. I'm not saying it's easy. Even when we know, it can still be challenging. So I just want you to know a few things. First of all, you're totally normal. Second of all, we're all in different seasons. Some of us are dialed in, man. We are just have done the things and we're in it and we're feeling great. And if you are there, I want you to take account of that. I want you to be like, wow, I am so glad I have learned this. I am so glad I have broken some horrible habits and gotten to this place. And I want you to take account of it and I want you to remember how great you feel. Because when and if you have those days where it's pulling you to go off, you can come back to that feeling and that emotion. You should write it down. You should journal on that. And if you are in a struggle right now, if you are struggling in a place right now, personal development, you have to break it down, you guys. You really have to figure out. And then I want you to come at it like a private detective. Because you know that if you're reading a label of food and it's got 18 words on there you can't even pronounce, you should not eat that. It is just that simple, right? So you already know. And I want you to take, if it comes into the place where you are totally off the rails or you don't even know how it happened, but you fell off or even for a meal or something, I want you to journal about it. Without horrible emotion, take the guilt out, you guys. It's a waste of time. Guilt is a waste of time. It just doesn't serve you. What I want you to do is figure it out. I want you to figure it out so then you can fix it. It's really that simple. And when you make it that simple, sometimes it's like, oh, okay, that triggers every time my boss, blah, blah, my daughter, blah, my mom, blah. What's the trigger? And you're like, oh, wow, yep, I see that. I see that. Now, what am I going to do to fix that? You can replace it, right? I have something I love to call a stress snack, right? Because you can't pretend stress ain't gonna happen because sister, it's happening. It's probably happening today, right now, as you're listening to this. It's called stress and it's everywhere and it happens. And you just have to learn that that's just a part of life and that's okay. But how you deal with it is you're not gonna deep dive in the pantry. You are going to have a stress snack and it's always available. You know exactly what it is. It's satisfying. Mine, I love a rice cake, peanut butter, banana on top. Boom, tastes like a candy bar to me. And it takes care of that. Right? So you're like, I'm going to go right for that. So you've replaced it, right? So you just need to do the work a little bit. You need to do the work. So here's the things that I want to tell you. I love you. I'm so proud of you for being here. If you're still listening to this, gold star, baby. Gold star. You care. You actually give a crap. You actually want to make an effort in your life. You actually want to feel your best, which is amazing and makes you actually special and rare and awesome. So I want you to acknowledge that, first of all. And I want you to know that it's not a straight line and it's never going to be perfect, but we're just going to keep trying and we're going to keep trying our best. So I hope that this helps a little bit and that you understanding, I really want to give you the reins to let you know that you already know. You already know. And so now you just get to put that in practice. We get to tweak it. I love that we talk about all the details. Like then we get to talk about the workouts, the nutrition, how to tweak it, fasting, like all this stuff we get to tweak. That's awesome. But baseline, you know the big baselines, right? So I want to empower you to know that you can totally do this, that you already know, you've got the knowledge, you can totally make this happen. And then if you're struggling somewhere, get to work. Just get to work and fix it. Because you are going to be so grateful that you did. And I know you can. I know you can. So anyway, that is my little Thoughtful Thursday message for you today. I adore you. I'm so proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for making an effort in your life. And I just want you to feel absolutely amazing every single day of your life. And we will do that. Some days are going to be great, some days not so great, but we will be here together, working together to have our biggest, best, healthiest version of ourselves that we possibly can every single day.